Hello, my name is Gregory Bernat. I'm the owner of Bernat's Polish Deli here in Chicopee, and today we're going to show you how to make Kiszka, which is a blood sausage made with pearled barley. So we're going to start with our ingredients. We're going to have cold cut ends that we add first. Next, we're going to have some fried fatback, which is basically giving a lot of flavor to what our product is. So Kiszka is a very traditional Polish dish. It's made with pearled barley, onion, pork, cooked pork, smoked meats. It's kind of a hodgepodge of many different things, but it comes together very nicely, and then it goes into a casing, which will then get baked in one of our smokehouses. So next we have the sauteed onions. And lastly, or not lastly, we're going to add also our cooked blood, and then we're also going to add our cooked meat to the grinder, and everything will get ground together and then go into our mixer with the barley. There's our cooked blood. And lastly, we're going to add our cooked meat. So in the meantime, a little bit about our deli here. We've been in business in Chicopee for almost 20 years. My family has been doing this for over 100 years, all the way back to my father's father. So my grandfather started making kibasas and meat products in Poland. And we brought the recipes over and started doing this as a business in 2002. So now we're going to add our cooked meat. And it's all pork products that go into our recipe for our Kiszka. Thank you, Walter. So now we're going to grind everything into a bucket. So now that we've ground up our mixture, we've moved on to our mixer, where we've already added our pearled barley that's been cooked. And now we're going to add to that our mixture, spices, and get everything blended well together. So now we will add our spices to the mixture. So this particular blend of spices is our family recipe from where my father came from in Poland, which is the southern side near Krakow. And it's a mixture of over a dozen different spices. So it's a pretty complicated spice mix, but at the end of the day, it comes out tasting very well. We also add a spice called magi, which is like a Polish umami, to give it better flavor. So now we're just going to wait a little while for this to mix up evenly, so then we can move on to our stuffer and start stuffing the kiszka. So now that our kiszka is mixed evenly, we're going to add it to our piston stuffer here, where then it's going to get stuffed into some natural hog casings, linked and hung up to go into the smokehouse to be baked. So now that we have the kiszka into the stuffer, we're going to put on some casing. And we'll stuff it into a natural hog casing that we will link and hang up. Kiszka is hung up, it'll be ready to go into the smokehouse.